committee meeting. Roll call.
Commitment Di Battista. Commitment Alva.
Here.
Commitment Martinez.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Rappe.
Here.
Mayor Roberts.
Here. Okay, can we all please stand for a pledge of allegiance in a moment of silence? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you all. Announcement of compliance with the Senator Ryan and Bear Open Public Meetings Act. Was published on December 20th, 2024, and on January 3rd, 2025, in both the retrospect and the Carrier Post, along with the township website. Consideration of and possible action on any request for electronic participation in this meeting. Again, Mayor, we have not received anything in our office, but this meeting is always live and streamed on YouTube. Thank you. Approval of minutes. Meeting of April 17th, 2025. Can I have a motion to accept?
Make a motion?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right. Ordinances on second reading, public may comment.
2025-08, an ordinance amending the code of the Township of Pennsauken, Chapter 299, entitled Vehicles and Traffic. This is to remove handicap signs.
Okay, thank you. Motion to open the floor.
So moved.
Second. Everybody, sorry, all in favor?
Aye.
Any public comment? Seeing none, motion to close the floor.
Make a motion?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion to approve.
So moved.
Second. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alva.
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rappe.
Yes.
Mayor Roberts.
Yes. Ordinances on first reading, no public comment.
2025-12, an ordinance amending the code of the Township of Pennsauken, Chapter 299, entitled Vehicles and Traffic, Article 12A for permit parking. This is for Baldwin Road.
Thank you. Motion to approve on first reading.
Make a motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Committeeman Alva.
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rappe.
Yes.
Mayor Roberts.
Yes.
2025-13, an ordinance amending the code of the Township of Pennsauken, Chapter 299, entitled Vehicles and Traffic, at Article 42, Section 14C, prohibited turns at intersections.
And I have a motion to approve on first reading.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alva.
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rappe.
Yes.
Mayor Roberts.
Yes. Resolution, the following will be considered by consent agenda.
2025-166, resolution authorizing annual renewal of payroll services, third annual renewal period, May 1st, 2025 to April 30th, 2026 for Prime Point LLC. 2025-167, amendment to contract for professional services, engineering services for 2023 Cove Road Access Improvement, Remington and Vernick Engineers. 2025-168, award of contract 2025 dumpster services to A&J Landscaping Supply and Garden Center, Britain Industries, and Green Guys Recycling Solutions.
Thank you. Motion to adopt?
Make a motion?
Second. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Alva,
Yes.
Committeeman Martinez,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Rappe,
Yes.
Mayor Roberts.
Yes. Okay, time for economic development is Mr. Ali. Yes, there he is. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor and Committee. Tonight, we're going to have a short presentation from Mr. Matt Zabel. He's the attorney that's representing an applicant that is proposing to establish a boutique women's clothing store at 5921 Westfield Avenue. The site was previously Essence Wellness and Fitness Studio. Mr. Zabel, can you come up here, please? Sure.
Unfortunately, my clients are coming from Washington Township, and I have a feeling they're probably in a mess getting here. However, I'll open my mouth like a real good at billing attorneys. Now, this location, 5921.
Can you move the mic over some so we can?
Okay. This location is at 5921 Westfield Avenue. It was zoned P1 at some point in the past. I've heard discussions at one point they were thinking about changing to C1, but it's too late for us. This space that Mr. Guerrero is intending to lease is 19 by 78 feet, right? It's in a group of places. The parking, I have a whole list of things about the property that I'm just going to tell you. The Guerreros have experience. They're from the Dominican Republic originally, and they've actually operated a place named the same down there for years. I'm not sure if it's still operating. I would have asked that tonight, but they're running late, or I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the applicant is Melvin Guerrero. The boutique would be called Ladies, Leidys Fashion Store. There would be 2 employees there. Unfortunately, the way this is located, there is only street parking on both sides. There is no lot or anything for that location, period. The owners only anticipate 5 customers at the most at any given time. All deliveries will be to their personal residence. They won't have anything delivered to the store, it'll go to their house. Their plan was to use just regular trash cans since they don't think it's going to be anything unusual and heavy. There's going to be no change to existing lighting, and signage would be whatever is permitted by code. Finally, the products being sold are clothing, shoes, bags, accessories. It's a female, it's for women, it's a women's accessory and dress shop. The applicant's wife, had experience running a similar boutique in the DR, and essentially that's the extent of it. And if they allow us to move forward, we would have to go either zoning or planning for a change of use. But that's what the intent is, and that's what they want to do. And they do have a history. And they have run a business like this before, so they're not amateurs.
And where did you say that the business?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's really just a change of use that really.
Well, it's a redevelopment area too, that's all.
So, I'm sorry, Mr. Ali, would that be the zoning board or the planning?
Yeah,
board?
because it's a P1, it's not permitted use in P1, they'll go to the zoning board for the use variance.
And I see your hours would be hours of operation 10 a.m. to
7 p.m., Monday to Saturday.
Monday through Saturday. So just close Sunday, right?
Yes.
And it's in a, is it in a strip? Is it? Okay. And you're on the end there. Good. Okay, what size did you say it was? I'm sorry.
Okay, the building, the lease space is actually 19, I believe, by 78. Hang on, just make sure. Yeah, it's 19 by 78 feet.
Okay. All right, looks good. I'm sorry, committee, deputy mayor?
Just quick question, they're renting the store, right? This is not their property, or they're
Correct.
gonna be renting?
They'll be signing a lease,
They'll be
yes.
signing, they haven't done that yet, right?
Well, it would be contingent on that, yeah, yes.
Okay. No, I'm just saying,
The
because we
landlord-
always try
No,
to,
that's,
Now, the landlord is aware.
yeah, that's good, that's good. I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Over here.
I'm good, Mayor. I'm good with it.
I just have a quick
Committeeman
question.
Alwell?
I just have a quick question. I see that, you anticipate, how many customers per? How did you come up with that number? Just curious.
That's their calculation.
Okay,
That's what they gave me. I asked them, I have a list, I asked them, preparing for this, and they say, they asked me, no more than 5 at any given time.
okay. So they can just walk in and buy whatever, because parking's always a big issue on this.
Well, that's it, yeah, that's the big problem, is the parking would have to be distributed on the side, but now there's a fitness club for it.
I believe so, yeah. And there's actually a beauty spot right next to it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
I
spot.
think so, yeah. Part of
So I mean, it must be super. If you get through a fitness club, I'm sure there's more than 5 people in the fitness club.
That was the only,
That's all I can tell you, that's all I really know.
that's
I'm
enough.
familiar with the area though.
Okay.
I just don't see it being professional anymore. It's just, there aren't many professional spots along there, because of you and the big highways, with the big locations for some reason. The other Maple Shade on Street 7.
Yeah. Well, we'll wish them good luck.
Yes,
Yeah.
and thank you so much for coming out. I think there's a decent amount of foot traffic there, so that's.
I think they'll do well.
Yeah.
I think they'll do well. I really do, because from what I saw, the pictures of their shop, the
And they know the next step, go to the zoning board,
I'm
right?
handling it all. I'm handling it all.
And,
I've been there before.
That-
I like coming to Pennsauken.
That's why I was asking you if they already signed the lease, because we don't know how long the whole
Oh, no,
process will take,
No.
so I don't want them to be paying for,
My first thing was to call the landlord. I
yeah.
spoke with him and said, listen, you realize that either you, if you want to lease right now, it's gotta be contingent on the getting out,
Mm-hmm,
because
Good.
They don't have that kind of.
yeah. So I'm glad that you're, advising us.
Fortunately, you guys have 2 a month, which is nice, because most places only once a month.
Yeah,
That helps.
yeah, that's good to know.
You can move faster.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Great,
thank you
thank you.
again.
Good luck.
Mr. Ali,
Thank you.
before you have a seat, is there anything you?
No, so I spoke to Mr. Zabel, he's very capable, we're gonna connect him with Daniela tomorrow, and, they'll start the process. And they're aware that, the application's gonna be done.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you much. Thank you all. Have a good
Have a good night.
You too. All right, it's time for public comment. Any public comments from the public? Yes, about anything. Yes, this is kind of the end of the meeting, so here's where you have your chance. You have 5 minutes, and please state your name and address when you get to the podium. I know your name, but.
My name is Claudia Brimey. I live at 1025 Jeruse Avenue in the Delaire/Mooresville section of Pennsauken. So what I would like to just say that on April 2nd, I and a lot of residents attended a zoning board meeting regarding a workshop for Gates Realty Corporation to place 2 warehouses, one 4,100 square feet and another one 3,900 square feet, 1300 Jeruse Avenue, which is part of, I don't know if it's really part of, but the address is Jeruse Avenue, but it's on, the other street is Boulevard Avenue. That is, where J.J. Maloney used to be, and now it's ITS. And so we're opposed to having that size warehouse in our neighborhood. There was I don't know what the exact term was, a resolution some years ago that Jeruse Avenue is a township road and the trucks should use Sherman Avenue,
Yeah.
which is, so I feel like it's counterintuitive, for lack of a better word, to have warehouses and flex space on a street where the trucks are supposed to be prohibited. Several months before this workshop, there was another proposal for pods to be stacked in that area, 3 high at the 24 feet high, that will be visible from Jeruse Avenue. And it just would appear that year after year after year, there is an attempt to industrialize that area more so than it already is. And the first industrialization of that was done back in the late 60s, early 70s, over the objection of the residents there. And here we are 55 years later, still fighting the same battle. So I'm coming before this committee. I know that there are plans to have a master plan redone for the township. And so as a resident of Delaire, and I mean, I was raised there. I went to Central School, I went to Pennsauken Middle School, I went to Pennsauken High. And I've been a homeowner there for the past 15 years. My parents have been homeowners in this community for the past 59 years. And it just seems like an ongoing battle over the years to keep this historic neighborhood from becoming more industrialized. So the proposal is to stop going around and around with this circle with proposals for industrialization and the residents fighting it. We're asking that that area, 1300 Jeruse Avenue and adjacent areas, be rezoned to residential from light industrial, which I believe was the original plan back in the late 60s, for there to be housing there. Given the housing shortage that we're facing in the United States, I think that that would be something reasonable to consider when you're doing the master plan, whenever that comes up. Because otherwise, it's just gonna be an ongoing round and around between, someone wanting to put warehouses, which doesn't make sense if you're trying to restrict trucks on that road, which is what's supposed to happen. And then we can stop fighting.
No, thank you so much for coming out. And we, of course, always encourage our residents to come out and express those concerns that they have. And I'm not trying to get you away from.
I think I said all I needed to say.
I do want to say it was a pleasure to meet with Morrisville, 28th, 29th, what day was that? 28th. So on the 28th, I think it was a really good meeting. I took notes. I have your agenda and your issues of concern, and I was able to share that with committee. So we're already working on a lot of that. As a matter of fact, I have a response for you, Cynthia, that I was going to get to you today, but you'll probably get it tomorrow, which would include everything that you had on your list of concerns, to answers to, where we can, and I do believe that it's a reasonable request. We believe it's a reasonable request, the rezoning, and we are looking into that for you. We are. So in addition to that, the signage, Amy is going to work with you directly on the signage and rerouting the trucking to go down Sherman and come around. I'm not sure if she's called you yet, but she'll go out and they'll take care of all that with DPW. And again, like I said, the rest of the things on the list have been answered for as much as we can right now, and you'll get a copy of that in the morning.
Also, our engineer was there yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And gave us a preliminary report. He has some more things to do. So in terms of the crosswalks and signage for that, we're going to be putting a plan together for that as well. So the mayor came back, talked to me. I got in the horn with our engineer. He was out yesterday and met with me and the mayor today to give us an update. So there's a lot of things in progress, and when the letter, your response.
You'll see it on Wesley Gaines Park is in it. There's a lot for you to chew on when you get that. So, yeah. Our pleasure. So any other public comment? Yes, please. Please state your name and your address. You have 5 minutes.
Before you start, for the Wesley Gaines, we submitted for a grant in November, so we were already looking. So, and then Public Works is doing their normal rounds at getting each park to clean them up to get ready for the spring and summer season. But
We were there
fingers
this morning,
crossed.
so we do enjoy
No, good. The guy sitting next to you, Miss Bundy, and I knew him and Amy and Ryan over here are the three that helped put that grant together. In connection with the Friends of the Library, because it's a unique grant that we went for, and fingers crossed, hopefully we can get that and kind of add to that.
Thank you. I do have something I'll add to that, but I'll read.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
On various roads, 34, 38 Cove Road. It's a similar matter about the trucks coming down residential roads. I didn't get a chance to check into it. Usually I would have checked into it, but starting from Church, going into Cove Road, going to 38, trucks coming down. I thought I was the only one whose house sounded like it was about to come down, but apparently it's 4 other neighbors I got to speak to this week. So I don't know if we can redirect the trucks.
Where? I'm sorry.
This is starting on Church Road, coming on Cove. So.
Church at Maple.
Yeah.
Coming across.
Yeah.
Going towards 130.
Yep, going towards 130. That whole strip is only probably 3 businesses. I know I got the liquor store and I got the plaza right there. But even the trucks could come through the city, because like I spoke to 3 other neighbors, it sounded like the house is about to come down. I know our houses are old, and we also got a walk path there. where
Yes.
people are all constantly walking across the street. So if we could do something about redirect, I don't know if it's already something for the trucks, but if we could look into that.
Okay, yes, we can look into it.
All right, thank you.
So there's a little bit more involved with that, because Cove Road is a county road. So we'll talk with them and see if there's any other options that we can do. That's their jurisdiction, excuse me,
Yeah.
but we can have a conversation.
The trucks are not stopping at the walkways. I live right by the walkway, I watch it all the time. They're coming so fast, they can't even stop at the walkway.
Okay, so we have our police chief here, so we'll have him, Chief Olivo.
Thank you.
So just touch base with him regarding that, so we'll get some police stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, Cynthia? Please
I
say
heard that
your
too.
name
That's
and.
not
I
gonna
heard that too, that's not gonna work.
I was actually
No.
gonna change my mind, I was gonna hold up the meeting, but, I'm being prodded. For the record, Cynthia Samuels Bundy, currently residing at 532 Bethel Avenue in Moorestown, New Jersey, founding member of the Concerned Citizens of Morrisville and long-term resident, of Morrisville, fourth generation to occupy that area. So I think what I just had a thought, when you were talking about the playground. And I think it would be nice if we could form a little committee, of residents from Morrisville to sort of sit down and meet with someone to kind of hear what your thoughts are, because maybe we have a little bit of input that, you know, about things that we might like to see there. So that would be a request for you to think of, but we're just happy that we are on the radar and that the park would be addressed, because as we said, Madam Mayor, when we spoke, some of us do use that park area not only for family, but some of us have small localized committees that are, you know, connected to Morrisville. And we sometimes take our lawn chairs and have our meetings out there, believe it or not. So it will get used. And then finally, I just wanted to say thank you very much. Our residents have been on this battlefield for a very long time, going back to our parents' and grandparents' generations. And we've picked up the mantle, formed Concerned Citizens of Morrisville in the year 2000 because of the constant bombardment. So we do appreciate the fact that you have acknowledged us. The former Mayor Rafi as well has, and all of you actually. And so we do appreciate that. We look forward to developing a collaborative, mutually, a relationship built upon mutual respect. We do appreciate that. And we really look forward to it. And we're hoping that we can finally put some of these issues to bed. As Claudia said, this is not the first time that we've had to deal with the trucks and the proposals to put warehouses. And by the way, it's 39,000 square feet. And the other building was 41,000.
Did I say 100?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
1,000 square feet. So, you know, we look forward to putting some of this stuff to bed, because when we're gone, we don't want the next generation to have to start all over from square one, battle after battle after battle. It shouldn't be that way. So thank you very much for that, and we look forward to working with you.
Thanks for
Yeah.
Thanks
And
for correcting me.
we look forward to it also, honestly. Thank you guys for coming out. We do appreciate you being here. And again, we look forward to that collaborative relationship also. So, okay, let's see, where are we? Any more public comment? Okay, seeing none, can I have a motion to close the floor?
Make a motion?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on to committee comments, I just want to say that today we went out very close to Morrisville to the new Taco Bell for ribbon cutting today. Deputy Mayor and I went there. I know it's a fast food restaurant, but I can't believe how nice it is in there. And they've got outdoor seating. Anyway, it was nice to welcome Taco Bell back to Pennsauken. And that's about, I don't really have anything else. Deputy Mayor, what do you have?
Well, I have. All right, well, first, I want to thank everybody for coming out, and, you know, expressing your concerns is really important. Cynthia, I missed you, so I loved seeing you today. And as the mayor said, we're gonna try to make this the best, you know, and answering the concerns the best way we can, and bringing solutions to the problems that you guys have and face that I know it's been going on for a long time. So we hope that we can put that to rest, and looking forward for you guys to have probably a moment into educating our youth, because they are the ones that are going to pretty much, I mean, you guys have worked a lot. So I would love for you guys to also educate the youth of how important Morrisville is, and keep that alive. I think that's, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you guys to do that. So I'm sure the mayor will share. I think there's
Yes,
an
I
event
do.
coming up.
Not to interrupt you,
Yeah, go
Deputy
ahead.
Mayor, but I would love to, just before you leave, someone, if I could talk to you about our Juneteenth event, and you giving us some of that history at that event. So just before you leave, if you can, it's June 14th. If anyone's available to run down some history on Morrisville at that event, it'd be great.
Yeah. And we're
I'm sorry.
looking for some vendors to come to that event as well. So if you guys know of anybody that would like to be part of that event, please let us know, and let Juan Vasquez know as well. So thank you. And we had our Autism Expo event on April 23rd, which for you, for those that don't know, it's a very important event for myself and our committee, and as well as our mayor here, that it's a very important event, and a lot of people showed up, so thank you all for showing up. A lot of our residents and non-residents as well, which this is an open invitation, it's a free event. So to our vendors, thank you for being there. To the mayor and committee, thank you, and the administrator, Tim Killian, for all your support. To all of our volunteers, thank you for showing up and saying yes to that event. And to Eden Gardens and Chemo for his lovely hospitality and all the great food that they gave our visitors and our vendors and ourselves. It was awesome. So thank you all, and hopefully next year will be bigger and better, and we're trying to see how we can make it better, and what other speakers we can bring, so then people can actually go and listen. And this is not just for the autism community, but it's also for anybody who has special needs and wants service. There were about 35 or 33 vendors that attended from all over. Autism Speaks, speech therapist, occupational therapy. We had Special Olympics there, so there was a lot of people there. Bancroft, I think, also was there. So a lot of people that showed up. So this is an awesome event for anybody who's looking for some answers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, we have talking about Special Olympics. There is a Special Olympics for Young Athletes program starting in May, which is pretty soon. It's going to be from May 5th to June 7th. I think it's almost maxed out in capacity, but this is for ages 2 and 4. It's from 5:30 to 6, and then ages 5 to 7, it's from 6:15 to 7. We try to split it so then we can have those groups separated, and these are for ages 2 to 7. And this is at our Elm Avenue PYA Field House. That's where these programs were going to be. They're going to be there. And I want to thank one of our biggest volunteers, which is Jacqueline Hunt. Thank you so much for doing this. Literally, I'm going to applaud, because this is major, and she brings her love and passion to that, and to the kiddos there, and I just want to thank her for that. And I'm looking forward to checking it out this May 5th. So We are gonna have this twice a year, so if you could not make it to this, we're gonna have another one in the fall, so just, be on the lookout. And for Public Works, and I also wanna thank Public Works and the fire and the police for being part of the expo. Thank you guys so much and for all your help. I believe that the fire department was giving out little souvenirs, and my daughter loved it. So thank you, the fidgets. It was awesome. And the police also was giving out some cute stuff there as well. So thank you for being there. We appreciate it. And for Public Works, the only announcement I have is please continue to put your leaves in a not a plastic bag. Sorry. I know it's hard, but if you don't have the paper bags, you can just put them in a trash can, and that's totally fine. They'll pick it up there. But if you put it in a plastic bag, they're not going to be able to do that. I apologize, but this is, the law. This is not us. We're following the rules and
Do they
regulations.
still have paper bags at DPW?
Yes, they do. They can still go and pick them up. Yep, you can go to DPW. Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, you can go to DPW and they'll give you some paper bags. And that is it. Have a nice weekend. Oh, and I want to wish my dad a happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Committeeman Martinez.
I'd like to say I'm so happy for the Pennsauken Weekly News because I'm pretty sure Deputy Mayor has said every event on here. Even both committee members with scraps. No. So,
Bring the mic closer so Anna can hear you over the air.
okay.
Because then I'm just gonna shut the air off again and I'm gonna yell at her.
Basically said Deputy Mayor took everything off the list.
Okay.
No, but I have an event that I love and I participate in. It's the Battle of the Badges. It is May 9th. It is the Camden County Hero Scholarship Fund. It's where our police officers and our fire department play a game of softball. Please come down. It will be at the Walton Gorski Field. We'll have that prepped and ready to go. Residents, come on down. There will be a bunch of things for residents to do. And lastly, I want to thank everyone that's here tonight. You are our eyes and ears. This is a very big town, but we care about this town just as much as you do. And we want to hear your concerns so we can take care of them as well. All right, thank you.
Committeeman, it's 7 o'clock the game next Friday?
7
Or two
p.m.
Fridays? Not next Friday, the following Friday,
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Awesome. Thank you, Committeeman Martinez. Committeeman Olivo.
Thank you, Mayor. I have scraps, by the way. But no, the most important thing is I just want to thank all the residents for coming out. We love to see you guys come out here and like to hear your voices be heard from the bottom of my heart. But thank you. Cove Road, I know, is a big issue there. It's a bumpy road to begin with. I can't imagine the trucks going down like that. So we're going to try our hardest to work with the county and Morrisville. I'm from Haddon Point. We're trying to start a committee, but we're not as cool as you guys. I love your guys' passion, and we're going to try to hit everything on our list for you guys. Okay, so thank you very much for coming out. Have a good night.
Okay, again, thank you again to our Morrisville folk for coming out. Keep us informed, absolutely. And so that's it, adjournment. Can I have, oh,
Mayor,
hold on.
Before we adjourn the meeting, we have a need for a closed session tonight to discuss litigation. We won't be taking any formal action after the closed session.
okay, thank you.
So
So we're running into a closed session. Okay, all right,
So it'll be,
can I have a motion to go into closed session?
Make a motion?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, do we need a roll call?
no, we're good.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go into closed session then.
And we will not be taking any action.
We will not be taking any action.
No action.
We're good, no action.
Thank you guys again.